is currently 3:45 a.m. I'm on my way to the spring. Some mornings like this, it's when I kind of question my creative drive, but here we are. Got some coffee. I don't even like coffee, but I have it. And the plan is to get to the spring before sunrise for a project I'm working on. Should be a lot of wildlife. You will not believe what animal I saw hanging out with the manatees. Watch until the end of the video to find out what I saw as I was leaving the spring. Trying to keep the stoke high because I'm tired and it's gonna be really cold. But here we go. It's cold. I mean, it's not good. Yeah, I know my kayak looks like a rotten banana, but my brother-in-law actually found it on the side of the road for free. So I'll take a free kayak that looks like a rotten banana. It's foggy out here and chilly. A little later than I wanted to be, but should make it there for a little bit of time before blue hour and the sun starts peeking up over the horizon. So here we go. At first, I could only find one manatee. It was still really dark underwater, and I had to rely on my dive lights to be able to see anything at all. But as the sun slowly started to rise, the water turned a dark, deep blue, and I found where all of the manatees were resting in the spring. Manatees depend on Florida springs as thermal refuges during the winter months. Florida springs have an average year-round temperature of 72 degrees Fahrenheit, which during the summertime can feel pretty cold, but in the wintertime it's relatively warm compared to the cold air. Without the thermal refuge of Florida springs, manatees can suffer from cold stress syndrome, which is a potentially life-threatening disease. In the protection of the springs, manatees can gather during the winter months to stay warm, to breed, and to have their young. Of course, when you have a lot of manatees, that means you have a lot of poop, and I saw plenty of it rolling around on the spring's floor. You may have also noticed a black fish in pretty much every single one of my shots so far. These are plecos, or armored catfish that are originally native to the Amazon rainforest, but have been introduced into Florida through the pet trade. The manatees are not big fans of these fish and will often spend a lot of valuable energy trying to shake them off their body. Florida has a lot of invasive species problems. Another challenge that manatees face is collisions with motorboats. As you can see on this manatee's back, he has a ton of scars from running into a boat propeller. I was actually able to tell that this was the same manatee I had taken a photo of exactly a year ago, just based on the scars. Alrighty, I think that's it for this morning. That sunrise is awesome. It's times like this when I do not question my creative drive, because I get to spend the morning in this amazing place. But it's time for me to back up because I still gotta go to work. As I paddled back to shore during the last moments of sunrise, I noticed something large underneath my kayak, and it wasn't a manatee. As I inspected closer, sure enough, it turned out to be one of the biggest common snapping turtles I have ever seen, and it was hanging out with the manatees, so I had to pull my kayak to the side and get back in and get some shots. So one thing about these early morning adventures is that we always bring good snacks. So let me show you what we got today. Pineapple and rice. I'm sorry, that was all I could find.